JR, could I talk to you for just a moment?
Yeah, I'm going to be late.
I want to tell you that I'm happy that you're finally making an effort. And I want to wish you the best.
Thanks.
This alumni interview will go a long way into getting you accepted into Harvard, especially after 3 Fs and an incomplete in your last quarter.
Yeah, well, I told you I'll make them up.
You can start by making up that sociology paper. I want a rough draft by the end of the week.
Okay, Dad.
It wasn't easy convincing that teacher to give you an extension, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. You really want to thank me? How about putting something on that's a little more appropriate for an interview?
Well, a coat and tie? I look like a geek.
There's nothing wrong with looking with a coat and a tie.
Well, I don't have time. Can I go now?
Yeah, well, all right. I won't keep you. I won't make you wait. It's just, I'm just glad that you're finally excited about getting into Harvard.
Yeah.
Not that it'll be easy. That's why I've hired a math tutor. 3 times a week starting Monday.
What? No, I got it all under control. I don't need a tutor. I gotta go.
Sorry I had to interrupt our session, ladies. I had to have a little discussion with JR. All right, don't make me guess. Just enlighten me.
Well, maybe you can enlighten me. Is there anyone you don't need to control?
For my son makes me a control freak?
I see how much you love JR, but when you force him to do what you want...
No, those were suggestions.
Okay, I have a suggestion.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Adam.
It's obvious how much you love your family, but you love with an iron grip. Your relationships with your wife and children would benefit from you allowing them more freedom. So, I'd like you to try an experiment. When was the last time you two were on a date?
Back when the earth was cooling.
That's your answer? A date solves everything?
It could solve a lot if it teaches you that relinquishing control isn't so terrible. So, I propose that each of you plans a date and the other simply goes along and has a good time.
I think that sounds kind of wonderful. I'd like to plan the first date.
Any objections, Adam?
No, absolutely none. Where would you like to go? How about the ballet? There's a Tito exhibit at the museum.
It's my date, and I have something completely different in mind.
Well, it's a little bit cold out to do anything really different. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe we could go down to the gatehouse. Build a fire, have some dinner?
Did Liza ask you for your suggestions, Adam?
No, but...
Well, so it's my date, and I'm going to plan it.
Good. Stick to that.
I was trying to help.
You want to help? Be open-minded and let Liza do this her way. You'll get your chance when you plan the next outing.
I was thinking of...
What? Were you thinking about me? You weren't thinking about me. I want to do what I want to do. And I want to do something we've never done before. I want to do something fun. Can you handle that?
When do you want to pick me up?
Come on, please. The movie's already started. Let's go.
Like that matters?
Take a seat, please.
Hey, excuse me. Sorry. Thank you.
Adam, you could stop being so dramatic.
We could be home in our private screening room watching Harvey's unreleased movie right now.
Yeah, and you know what? We would miss all this atmosphere.
I didn't know someone could make a sound like that.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
You brought me to a teenage horror flick.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Great. Great. That stuff is rancid.
Adam.
Oh, good grief. Liza, we have atmosphere at home. With climate control and real butter. What kind of derelicts come to a place like this?
You're here, aren't you?
Stop eavesdropping.
Stop talking. Please keep it down. The whole theater can hear you.
I don't believe your idea of a romantic date is slasher movie hell.
The movie isn't the point. Do I need to show you what is?
Oh. Well, okay, then maybe this isn't such a bad place after all. It's good for something anyway. Oh, go.
Oh.
Go. Good.
No.
Okay, that's it. Come on.
No, we're not. Adam, where's your sense of fun?
It got stuck in the gum.
Okay, now you're being a grouch. Would you just sit back, relax, just kiss me? And if you forgot how, look at those, Stuart.
You expect me to get tips from a couple of teenagers groping each other in the dark?
Are you telling me that you're going to bail on me?
No. Let's see your face. That's more like it. These movies are all the same. Sex equals death.
Stop being such a cynic. I mean, when's the last time you saw a movie like this?
So no, but I've asked to invest once.
You didn't tell me that.
No, I turned down the invitation. Out of loyalty, actually.
To whom?
To you. And Colby and the rest of the women in the world. These are terribly anti-feminist.
Please, you were so full of it.
Liza. My arm is a cramping.
Give me this.
Oh, ow.
You'll be fine.
Liza, I'll take you to La Mer. If you'll just leave. A bottle of Pomerol will make us forget this misery.
Adam, you said you would do this.
Go duck into the jeweler's on the way.
This is my date, remember? I planned this date.
Date? It's torture.
What is your problem?
What's yours?
Jerks like you. Turn it off already. Have some consideration.
Honey, just...
Why don't you just mind your own business?
Honey, just be quiet.
Yeah, honey, why don't you shut your big fat...
Well. If it isn't young Jamie Martin.
Mr. Chandler.
Young Mr. Martin, may I ask what you're doing here in a movie house in the middle of the afternoon?
I'm watching the movie. What do you think?
You're watching a movie? Yes. Why aren't you in...
There's no way that's my dad. We don't have... Not here, not now.
You don't have...
It's him, JR. And he's here with your stepmom. What are we going to do?
Oh, I swear they never go to the movies. I mean, we have our own screen. What's he doing?
Does your mother know you? Does your father? Yourself. Does your father know you?
He's talking to Jamie. Jamie wouldn't tell him.
No, Jimmy wouldn't say anything. We gotta go right now. Come
JR. JR, what the hell are you doing here? JR, I asked you a question. What are you doing here?
I'm watching a movie. What are you doing here?
JR.
JR, come on, don't do this.
What? He wanted to know.
Jamie, stay out of it.
You think your attitude is funny? You're supposed to be in an interview for Harvard.
And we're trying to watch a movie. Keep it down.
I changed my mind.
Without telling me?
Could we take this outside?
What is your problem? Don't you realize how important this interview is?
I never asked for the interview or for you to get involved.
What difference does that make?
Get it, I'm out of here.
No.
Let him go for crying out loud.
I've arranged everything. They're waiting for you. Is this the way you want to present yourself?
I don't want to present myself at all. Why can't you get that?
Look, we still have time to get there. If we leave right now,
Do you
we
listen?
can make it.
Do you listen? I'm not going to the interview, and I'm not going to Harvard.
My whole life has been wrapped up in being Mrs. Adam Chandler. I live in his house. I work in his company. I throw charity events in his name. I don't even remember who I was before I got married.
Being married doesn't change who you are.
Well, it can. Especially when you're married to a strong, career-driven man. You go along for the ride. And sometimes on the ride, you lose yourself.
Oh, Liza, you haven't lost yourself.
I feel like I have. My sense of self is gone, and I want it back.
Here you go. Okay, all right, let's hear it. What do you think?
Well, it was everything that I'd ever imagined when I was a little girl. Very solid, very traditional, 1940s sitcom sort of, you know, the neighbors come over to borrow tools and have barbecues.
Okay, all right, so just answer the question. Is it a yes or a no?
It was great. It was a beautiful house. It's kind of big, though, you know, just for two people. Why are we looking at houses now?
Because we're gonna need a new place once we get married.
Right. So we can look then.
Well, why not now? I mean, that way we can get everything all ready by June, and then we won't have to move once we have kids.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want to do this, do you?
You asked me to join you for lunch, not make a life decision here.
I surprised you by showing you a house? Shoot me.
You know what? I'd rather shoot Marion. And this is a bathroom, darling, and this is a living room, like we were complete and utter morons.
Mia, that's what real estate agents do. I mean, she was trying to show you places she thought you would love. So did I.
Well, maybe you should have started by asking me.
I'm going to speak to the manager. It's ridiculous.
Fine. I hope they throw you out of your stud. Who the hell?
Moron.
Can we just go? This is embarrassing for JR.
That's too bad. This can't wait.
Can we just go home? We can talk about this in private.
If we go home, you'll call that ridiculous shrink who got us here in the first place. No, I'm not leaving until this is settled.
It is settled. I'm not going to Harvard, and I'm not going to that interview.
Maybe I didn't make this clear to you. That interview was not exactly easy to set up.
Oh, let me guess. You got a blister from writing out a check.
Jamie, just please, let's
I
just
made
go.
a donation, yes. I'm not ashamed of that.
Well, maybe I am, okay?
JR.
But if you think your less than remarkable first quarter grades make you Harvard material, you have to impress these people.
You already did that when you wrote out the check. What do you need me for?
Well, if writing a check is all it took, you think I would have bothered setting up those math tutoring sessions? Do you think I would have made all those appointments with your teachers and your principal?
Whatever.
No, it's not whatever. Don't whatever me. Success requires hard work. It requires discipline.
So you
Those are two concepts that you fail to grasp.
So you helped me by throwing money at a college of your choice?
I'm trying to give you an opportunity that I never had. If I have the power to make that happen...
Then that's what's going to happen, right?
You might start by being a little more grateful about it. My father wasn't there to help me when I needed it.
Yeah, I know the whole rags to riches story. How you came out of Pigeon Hollow and made something yourself. I've heard it. I'm not impressed.
Are you saying my life is something to joke about?
God, you're the one who has it good. Huh? Now you can bribe judges with sex. You can commit people to loony bins. You can even buy your son into Harvard. Good for you.
Son, I'm trying to help you. All you have to do is apply yourself, like I did.
But I'm not like you, Dad. And I don't want to be. You're the last person I want to be like. Ever.
Adam, could we please go home?
JR is throwing his life away because he can't keep his hands off some girl.
Adam.
What did you just say?
He means like he can't keep his hands off my mother. What? I'm not going to stand here and listen to him harp on JR when he doesn't account for his own actions.
You're disrespecting Mr. Chandler. He's an adult.
I don't care. JR's my brother. He needs somebody on his side.
Nobody is taking sides, Jamie.
Jamie, it'd be wise to listen to your friend.
Hey, don't tell me what to do. What? I'm not going to stand here and have him yell at me and yell at JR.
What choice do you give him? And the way you talk to your father and the way you jump up to defend him?
Joni, come on, Joni.
You see that? You see it? You see how easy it is for a girl to lead you around if you let her?
That's not what's going on here.
Oh, well, just tell me what is going on here. I suppose JR is in love with you.
Just leave Lori out of this. She's none of your business.
It damn well is my business. You get her pregnant?
If I what? What the hell is the matter with you?
Mom, that's enough. Lori, I am so sorry. Mr. Chandler did not mean that.
Don't apologize for me.
I would never. He would never.
Lori.
Lori, wait.
JR? No, listen, we're not finished.
You know, I take you to look at a house, and I'm the bad guy here? I didn't say buy the house. I just said look at it.
Jake, look. Sometimes you just spring things on me. Like the proposal.
Oh, yeah, that was really terrible, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't terrible. It was wonderful. It's just that not everything can be so sudden like that.
No? Except when it's something that you want, right?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not really sure what it means, Mia. You know, I'm just doing everything in my power to make things right for us. I'm working really hard.
No, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're trying too hard. Maybe we should just slow down and take some time to think things through. Like, do we want a condo? Or do we want a house in the country? And do we really want to be planning for kids when I haven't had my career sorted out?
You can do whatever you want.
Not really. No, I can't. Not if it involves the kind of hours that you put in.
Mia, I support you in whatever you want to do. Hell, I don't care. If you don't want to work, you don't have to work. You can stay at home.
And be a housewife. Like that's not work.
That's not what I was implying. You know what? I got to go to the hospital.
Wait a minute. Wait, you're just going to walk out on me?
No, I'm walking out on this discussion. Or you could say that I'm postponing it like you did our wedding.
Jake, wait.
It feels like that's all I ever do, Mia. I'll see you around.
Thing I want to make perfectly clear. You're right about one thing.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
You're not me. You're my son. And as long as you're living under my roof, you will do as I say. And if I say that you are going to study every afternoon, harder than you've ever studied in your life, you know what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, and if I don't?
Don't push me on this, JR.
Why? What are you going to do? Oh, what's the worst that can happen? You're gonna take away my TV? You're gonna lock me in my room? Are you gonna send me away someplace like you did Mom? Or Liza? When she finally got sick of you?
JR, I think you're both upset. You need to stop.
How could you go back to him? He's sick. I mean, the way he treats people.
JR.
No! No, I didn't start this. He did. But I'm gonna end it. You're not gonna control my life. Come back.
No. Are you okay? Let me help you up.
Oh, JR. Oh, my God. What have I done?
Credit needs to be accessible by the start of business today. But you're a 24-hour banking service, aren't you? Ooh, you put me on hold and I will find another bank. Thank you. Half an hour. Perfect. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
You're really taking to all this, aren't you?
Yes, this is such a rush. I love this.
Well, that's great. Well, you know what? You have to put it on hold because we have to go.
We do?
Yeah, remember you have that appointment?
Oh, God. Remind me?
Georgia Finley, the lady who's designing your wedding dress.
Oh, God. That's today. I totally forgot.
Yeah, well, that's why you have me. So come on, let's go.
I think I need to postpone. I really do.
What? No, you can't.
No, it's just that I have the budget proposals to do and this thing with the bank and the line of credit.
No. Wait a second. You have no idea how difficult it is to get an appointment with this woman. You cannot blow her off at the last minute.
Yes, but everybody here is depending on me. I've never had an opportunity like this before.
And you've never gotten married before, either. Mia, is all this more important than getting married to Jake?
No, of course, my work here at Fusion isn't more important than my wedding to Jake.
No, I was just beginning to wonder.
Liza, we're not even getting married for 6 months.
Yeah, you know, a good wedding takes months to plan. Seeing a dress designer in January isn't tantamount to, I don't know, jumping the gun.
I know. And I will. I'll see her, but I'm not going to run out of here right now to go look at a wedding dress. It's totally unprofessional.
Believe me, it's okay.
Oh, aren't you the one who walked in here all businesslike with those Shanghai products, wanting to see the marketing agenda?
Yeah?
And when was that? It was New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so?
So I'm simply taking my cue from you, that's all.
You are?
Yeah. How does it feel to be emulated?
Is that what it really is, or are you using work to avoid your life?
This is my life. This is my life. It's a big part of it anyway, and Jake understands that. He does. Now, I need to talk to you about this.
Well, now, wait a minute. Just back up. Does Jake really understand? Have you talked about this?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, this is a big change.
I know, and it's great. And I'm sure Jake's happy for me. Why wouldn't he be? Stands my reasons for wanting to push the wedding back until June.
But I know that you did a 180. I mean, but the man wanted to marry you while you were still in the hospital.
Well, he gets that I'm invested in making this career move.
You say so.
Well, you know what? He didn't even get mad at me when I came home after midnight last night.
Wait a minute. You worked until after midnight?
Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes to get the job done around here.
Yeah, I know. I've spent a majority of my life that way.
So then you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I do, but you're just starting a life with Jake. Don't lose sight of that and all this.
I won't. I couldn't. Besides, he's busier than I am. He spends hours at the hospital, and he's always on call, or he's being paged.
I just worry about you.
Well, don't. Jake and I are solid. You know, after my accident, I had a lot of time to think. And I made a promise to myself that I was going to start making better choices. No, and stop settling for things just because they were right in front of me. I'm tired of making decisions that I regret.
We all have those.
Not me. Not anymore. And Fusion is proof of that.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I've never seen you so excited.
Well, having this job, it's this chance. It's just opened up this whole new world for me.
And working in a cosmetics company, I mean, that's done this for you?
It's made me a part of something I feel feminine and glamorous. It's like, I don't know, for the first time in my life, I feel like a real woman and not some gawky kid who spent way too much time in her uncle's gym.
I had no idea you felt this way.
Well, you know what? I really never did either. But anytime I've ever gone into a department store or tried to buy clothes, it just didn't fit. And now I want to look good. I mean, so do we all here. I'm starting to think about my hair and my makeup and my clothes and my nails. And oh, my God, I must sound so shallow to you right now.
No. I mean, you never thought about those things?
Not really, no.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really feel very good about myself, especially after I gave William up for adoption. You know? But ever since I told Frank, it's just like I've made a peace with myself.
Maybe you've decided to stop punishing yourself.
I guess. Whatever it is, but now life just seems so full of possibilities for me.
Being in love will do that to you.
No, it's not even love. It's work. I I can't wait to get up in the morning and come to the office, and I've got all this energy. That's not me.
Being with Jake?
He's the best, Liza. He really is.
Well, apparently you can have it all.
I can. I can have it all, and I'm turning my life around.
Well, when would you like for me to reschedule this fitting for a wedding dress?
Oh, Mia. Oh, my God. You just might have the face to launch and sell 1 million lipsticks. Mia, your posters, oh, they are absolutely fabulous. Really? Oh, gosh, yes, you've got to see them. They're actually going to launch Fusion's first campaign.
Well, this is great news.
Okay, so we've hired high school students to start hanging posters. So by this time tomorrow, Mia, your beautiful face is going to be all over town.
Okay, suddenly I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed here.
No, we want to be overwhelmed with orders.
I cannot believe this. My sister, a pinup girl.
Stop.
Oh, Liza, I don't know if there's any way that we could ever thank you for everything you've done for us.
No, I gave you suggestions, some advice.
Oh, no, you've done much more than that, and you know it. I mean, you gave us the confidence to believe in ourselves and in our ideas.
Including your guerrilla marketing strategy, Simone.
Oh, gosh, let's hope it works.
How can it not with Mia? Plastered all over Pine Valley.
God, I'm never going to hear the end of this, am I?
No, you've given me great material. But listen, if we're not going to go get a wedding dress for you, at least give me the figures and I'll review them.
Listen, I'm sorry about your wasted trip.
No, it's not a wasted trip, but we should talk about rescheduling for a fitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Listen, congratulations again.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh, I love her. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I cannot believe that you're getting married in 6 months.
Yep, that's the plan.
Well, if these posters are any indication, you and Jake, you two are going to be insanely happy.
I'm sure we will be.